Next, we move on to the capital market instruments. As of you know that the capital market instruments are long-term instruments and they have a maturity of more than a year, and all of the capital market instruments that we shall be discussing now have the same feature, that is they offer long-term maturity. The first type of capital market instruments are the stocks, and we have already discussed the definitions of stocks and shares. They are equity claim on net income and assets of a corporation. If you buy stocks from an organization, you become a certain percentage of profit holder that will be generated by that organization. There are two main types of stocks, common stocks and preferred stocks. As the name suggests, the preferred stocks are the stocks that are preferable than those of the common stocks. So those who are holding preferred stocks, they would be given priority over the common stockholders upon giving dividends or voting rights, or even in case of bankruptcy and liquidation. So preferred stockholders, they receive their payments before the common stockholders do. Or in other words, if you are to distribute your dividends, an organization first distributes its dividend among all its preferred stockholders, and then the leftover is distributed among common stockholders. Another type of capital market instruments are the mortgages. These are the loans to households or farms to purchase housing, land, or other real estate, where the land or the structure itself serves as collateral for the loan. So, for example, if a builder now takes loan from the bank to build a new apartment, in that case, if the builder fails to pay back the money, this entire apartment that he has taken loan for will be sold in order to get that money. Or in other words, these mortgages are loans that are made where the mortgage property itself serves as a collateral. You can also think of car loans or house loans. If we are applying for a car loan, and if we take a car loan, our car would be pledged as a mortgage, and if in the future we fail to repay the loan amount, in that case the car would be taken by the bank and sold to retrieve the money. Another type of capital market instrument is the corporate bonds. These are issued by corporations with very strong credit rating. And why is that so? Because this type of bonds doesn't have any collateral facilities. So if you are buying bond with no collateral or mortgages, in that case you would be ensuring that you buy it from someone who is a well reputed organization. In case of corporate bonds, the interests are usually given twice a year, or we are talking about a semi-annual bond, and it has a face value which is given at the maturity. The corporate bonds are mostly convertible, meaning these hybrid securities offer both bond and equity features, meaning these corporate bonds, they have a maturity like the bonds do, but they also offer equity feature, like if you buy corporate bonds from an organization, you would be the equity shareholder of that particular organization as long as you keep on holding that bond or upon its maturity. The last type of bond is the municipal bond. These are the bonds that are issued and sold by the state and local government. So Bangladesh has a municipal authority and we call them city corporation. However, Bangladesh doesn't have any facility to issue municipal bonds through its municipal authority. And if we talk about USA, they have a lot of municipal bonds that are issued and sold by their municipal or state authority, and these funds are then used to finance the state ongoing process or to finance the state's welfare. Here A very attractive feature of municipal bond is that here the holders receive tax exemption, meaning if you are holding municipal bonds as opposed to all other kinds of bonds and shares, you would be tax exempted, meaning the amount of tax that you were to pay in case if you were holding government bonds or other corporate bonds. If you hold municipal bonds, then you wouldn't be paying any amount of interest. There have been a lot of articles discussing how Bangladesh can generate municipal bonds and can issue municipal bonds in order to facilitate its local areas. But then again, the limitations are such that Bangladesh still not could issue unsold municipal bonds under its municipal authority. A detailed discussion on how or what are the perspective of municipal bonds in Bangladesh has been discussed in the following links. So if you want, you can go to this link to further find discussion on this topic.